Welcome everybody to episode 303 of House and Garden Flipper. I'd forgotten we turned this into my office. All right, now, Jehuhu reminds me that the challenge was also to make this house as I would make it if I was going to live in it. And I'd completely forgotten that, so let us have a little bit of a revamp over what we're doing. They've changed how they do this. Interesting. And also that I was limited to only one bookcase per room. That's just about gonna kill me, I have to say. One pre-made bookcase. I can make as many as I like on my own. Right. So if I was gonna live here, I would still keep this. I would definitely still keep this. And I like the little bathroom down the end. That's quite good. This would be... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this would be the kitchen dining area. So would I still have these rooms up here? Yes, I would, because I have family. So, no, I would keep this part as is. And yes, I would definitely have a bathroom. Actually, I love this bathroom. All right, so yes, that is what I would do. Okay. Now, it's a 3-bedroom house right now. So I would actually have in mind, I would have a guest room. Because we have relatives who sometimes come and visit, and we have friends, and it would be nice to have somewhere to put them. But what I think they need is a their own private bathroom. So that would become that, and then I would find a space to put a hole in the wall here, probably over by the window. Seeing as I'm going to be limited on bookcases, I can I don't need to preserve so much wall. So let's give these guys a nice big bookcase area. There it is, down the bottom. Alright, not bookcase area, a nice big bathroom area. So this is going to be a guest room with ensuite. Or granny flat, depending on how our needs change. This would be a room for... Why is that such... It's just weird. Oh, because it's an external wall. I'm like, why is this such a stupid shape? Fine. I actually want to make this room a little bit bigger. And this bathroom a little bit smaller, because with the en-suites we don't need to have a huge bathroom. So what we'll do is we will... I'm not going to put curtains in, so that's fine. I'm going to actually move this across here. I know, which means I'm going to have to move that door. That'll happen. But there. I need my hammer. We'll hammer time this. Alrighty, because I don't like putting a door flush up against the wall. I actually want to have... Oh, yeah. Can't do that yet. I've got to get rid of this. Door. Alright. Now we'll fix it. I know, I will remember to remove that little bit of stuff in a minute. And then we want the doorway here. I mean, technically I could make this room an ensuite. You know what? Let's do exactly that. Let's make this room an ensuite. I know, I'm changing my mind a lot. But if you've got each room up here has like an ensuite, you don't need to have, and you've got a public kind of bathroom downstairs, you don't need to have an extra bathroom that's accessible for everybody. Let's go and hammer out this wall. So you might as well just make this an extra ensuite. So I kind of like that idea of everyone upstairs having their own private bathroom, which is nice if you can afford it. Okay, which means I want to decide where I want to put the door. Let's put the door, I don't know, maybe close to the window. Oh yeah, I can't go in there anymore. I forgot. Alrighty. Let's just see how this is. I may yet take out more. I know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I know I could put in these narrow doors, but I'm actually fairly fond of the idea of not having narrow doors. Alright, so now we have 3 rooms with 3 ensuites, and I really like that idea. Okay. Down we go. Now, did I or did I not? So I have a more public, like, shower stall here, but maybe I don't need one because I have like a bathroom here. And if we're all showering upstairs, we don't need a downstairs one, do we? So I could technically make this room a little bit bigger. I'm just trying to work out why I've got that jink in it. Which means, you know what, we could move the door out of that space there. I like that idea too. Right, so let's just remove this door. Because we can put, I'm just going to take out all of these walls here. Oh no, you don't need a plethora of bathrooms. Right, so we take this out, and then what we might do is we might sell this. I know we only put it in last episode, but never mind. Sell this. And we're going to put a doorway in up here. Just call me the Strucker Ducky. There we go. I know we were going to go outside and do the yard, but Danjahuhu reminded me that I'd forgotten a couple of things. So I'm just making this more how I would have it if I had a choice. All right, and that means too we don't need this entry here. So I'm just going to get rid of that. Which makes me want to know, can I extend this room? Like, this isn't that narrow a thing, so we could technically make this room a little bit bigger. Because it is kind of tiny at the moment. Right, so there's that, right? Then what we might do is wander in this way. And we might just take out this entire section here. I know I didn't like that wallpaper anyway. Excellent. That's a much better sized room. Yes. All right, so I'm happier with that. Let us... Can't sell that, so I better repair it. They really fried the circuits on here. All right. So that's all that done. We'll just get rid of a bit of this rubbish. It's lurking about. Where did that light switch go? All right, it went somewhere. So now we have a much wider second room, so we can actually have like a living room or an entertainment room where people can do something different to when people do something here. Actually, I might put an office in there. We need an office. Trust me on this. Bathroom, that's good. Workshop area, nice. Head up this way. So we have one room with ensuite, either for guests or, you know, returning grown children. Another room with ensuite. And the master bedroom with ensuite. All right, that's a little bit better. That is more how I would have it. Okay, what is that? Oh, I think that might be a bathroom fitting from upstairs. No worries. All right, outside, I would not have brown and green for a start. I'd like something a little bit more cheerful. Let's get rid of that. I'm also not sure if I actually like this swimming pool. Don't like the bushes. And no. I don't mind the pine trees on the outside, but I'm thinking I would rather have fruit. So we'll probably change this into, probably the category would be a garden, crop garden. I know, although they are a lot of work and I am fairly busy. So I'm not sure that's such a good idea for me, but okay. I figure if I can afford a house like this, I can afford a gardener to help me with the outside bits. And yes, if this was my garden, I would definitely be pulling these things up by hand just to make sure I got the roots out so they didn't grow back. That looks like a thistle of some kind. We don't want that in the garden. Oh, there's been a mole. And he has dug a number of holes in my garden. Rude little monster. Sigh. Alright, I guess we start with our shovel. Here. Nice. Whack-a-mole. I know, poor little mole. I don't know how you get rid of them over where they actually come from. In Australia, if it was like a possum, we'd have to call a possum removalist expert to relocate said possum to a more acceptable area. I'm just going to navigate by map, by my mini map, to find these. There we go. Older mole mounds are gone. Great work, but you've missed several hundred weeds. Not so great work. Alright, let's just zap out these things. I know, they're kind of pretty, but we don't want them. Alright, I guess we'll get to that one. We might have to end up mowing it. I don't know. Well, there's something in the way. That might work a bit better now. Yes. Mini-map is so good once you get it to that stage. And we'll weed out this stuff. This stuff we don't want. Let's just get rid of that. There is something very cathartic about this. Just removing all of the ink. Actually, let's just get that one while we're here. Well, that is one way to remove the weed. Wow, there's a whole thicket in here. Let's just zap out some of these. Okay, definitely need a hand to weed. Oh, that's in the way. Now we can zap that one. We have noxious grass, obviously. Wow, what did they do in this? Plant a weed garden. Let's get rid of all of these. So if you're just starting out, that's probably one of the best ways to improve your, gain your perk points for your garden, is just weeding by hand rather than just mowing everything out. It's death on dandelions. Though I probably would keep the dandelions because they're so bee friendly. I know, there we go. So that should be pretty much all of the weeds, and then I guess, judging by the light levels, it's time to come inside. So we lay down the floor. I like the light flooring. That's one of my own personal preferences there. Although it's a pain in the patootie to keep clean, but at least we'll see where it's dirty. Oh. Just get that out of there. I was wondering where that had gone. So I like that nice clean look. I'm almost tempted to put down slate all the way through. I mean, slate would look good in the main, these main wear areas. Why don't we do that? Can we have slate? I don't think it's under panels. No, I think it'll come under tiles. Alright, so I think the closest we're going to get is something like this. Nice grey slate. Nope, okay. Oops, tab out. Alright, let's get some lights in. I am going to put like a little cozy kitchenette dining room, maybe a little bit of a living room over here. Or do I want that over here? No, I want the living room over here. And we need a kitchen, so I'm a little bit partial to kitchens. Let's go with tiles. And we'll just tile this area here. We could tile all of it. Tempting. Okay. We need to change the walls. I want the kitchen area to be different, so we're going to put in wall tiles in here. And actually, you know, I really like these. Let's see if I still like them when we get them on. I'm still thinking. I know, I should really think about putting some lights in. That light switch has to go. We might have enough to get this last bit done. I know, this is me being late, too lazy to grab a paint can. There we go. Drop that down there for a minute. Alright, so what we want is we want a light for the kitchen. So let's go with lights and ceiling lamps. Something that's not too much of a dust collector and still gives a good amount of light, maybe mid-range in price. I'm thinking this. Let's just put this one, just flip it that way. Center it kind of there. I'm just going to take out this light switch because it's not where I want it to be. And we'll just go over here. Alright, so that does take up that space nicely. Right, then I want something in here. Actually, we're going to need a couple of somethings because we have two zones. So I want to have like a dining zone. I'm kind of thinking the ball lamp actually. In really light colour. I don't want to have it about there. Maybe, we'll see. We might move it over in a minute. It's not giving me a lot of light in this section though, which is a problem. Maybe just a down light. Let's have a look. We've got those halogen lamps in the corner here. It's a mini. Yep, that'll do. Alright, and over here I want a entirely different zone. So I either want something fancy. I like these stark looking ones, they're nice. I do like the solar chandelier, but not in here this time. The rear's okay. Actually, let's see what happens if we put this in. Go with a bright colour. I love that web on the ceiling. Alright, so we'll keep that there. I don't know if we need this now. Let me just move it. No, it'll do. Okay. I'm actually tempted to bring these tiles out so that we do have a dining room zone. But first I think what we'll do, actually I've got to decide on furniture colour, don't I? And style. Alright, let's have a look at dining room tables. It's always nice to have a dining room table you can all fit around. Oh, round is good, but you also, yeah, don't know, tables. Something easy to clean. Something you're not going to bang your feet on. Get to play tootsies under the table with you. I mean, I like the round, but I don't think that's... Yeah, don't think so. It's small. 1, 2, 3. We want a slightly bigger table. We want one that can seat about 6 people comfortably, not, you know, so their elbows aren't knocking. Or if you have a family dinner, they can come together. I mean, that looks crunchy. Let's have a look at it and see what it does. No. It's okay. It's just not what I'm after. What about that? I like it. What colours have we got? That would be a no, right? No, too dull, too beige, too coffee, too other coffee, too grey. And no, we're doing this. It'll be fine. Actually, did they have that in wood? They do. They have it in dark as well. Let's have a look at this. See, I like that. The timber's friendly and warm. You know what? I've always liked cherry wood. Oh man, but that is too red. Alright, maybe not that. Alright, let's go for this. It's a little washed out, but it'll do. So I think it matches the floor too much. Let's have a look at cedar. Cedar's also a nice... Yeah. Let's go with cedar. Alright. Only problem is it takes up so much space. I know, I wanted a big table, now I'm whining about it. Shush. Chairs. What sort of table did we get? A Norden something. Norden. Dining. Do they have chairs? No, okay. So we have the Lamox chairs. They're kind of comfortable. The Loelo. They look even better. Aokis. Kramis. I think that's just asking for trouble with kids. They would be all the spinning. The edge. So what have we got here? Okay, that would require me to pick a colour pattern. I've forgotten what I used cedar, didn't I? Classic chairs. Yeah, no, that's too classic for me. The Ellens or the Ingolf. Yeah, I think we need cushions. Whoops. Wrong button. We need cushions. So in that case, let's go with either the Lamux or the Luelo. And that's going to depend entirely, I guess, on the colour scheme we choose. Kind of like that. Or that. Neither of which really suit what I'm doing. Alright, let's have a look at these guys. It's too light for the timber. All right, let me think about that. Let's have a quick look at the kitchen. I mean, most of my kitchens I really like having the bright. Oh, the lounge room actually, that might be a better idea. Given that lounge rooms tend to dictate the sort of cupboards that you get. Sofas. I mean, I like the Ace. I don't mind these. You could kind of have a bit of a group. Except it might get a bit sticky in summer because it's leather. Not too hard to clean though. I know I tend more to neutrals. So you could put, oops, you could put that out there. No, it needs to come further. About the halfway line. Which means we do need a different table in here. Depending on how big you want your living area anyway. I mean, you could make that smaller. Or yeah, that would work a little better. Oh, I don't mind the grey for the moment. All right, let's have a look at our table with that in mind. So you have these enormous tables, but I think maybe not. And And these are always tempting. Alright, now let's have a look at chairs. So, I mean, you could just go with the Loilo light coloured chair at this point and it would work. Go with a light grey. You know what we need in this game? We need runners, table runners you can put down the middle. But in absence of that, I guess we'll stick a fruit bowl in there. Accessories and kitchen. No, I want that thing. I know, you'd have to move it at meal times or there wouldn't be any space. Actually, that's a little bit big, isn't it? Let's try something different. Go for the little one. Oh, no, why don't we try setting it with some placemats? Do they have... They have different colours. I know. Wow, those are huge, aren't they? Yeah, no, let's not do that. Okay, let's leave that for the moment. So we have a vague idea of what we want to put there. We definitely need to change these walls. We don't want to tile them. Nah, no mouldings. I don't think so with the panels, it's cleaning. Alright, so it's either wallpaper or paint. And wallpaper needs replacing a lot. So let's go with paint. You know, I'm really tempted just to make this room a nice, quiet, plain. I don't know. I mean, I always tend to like faded lemon. I like it. And lime, or I think I'll use lime or pistachio green in the other room. This room I think we'll just keep. No, let's have a look and see what this looks like. I'll probably change my mind and repaint it, but until I do, let's just give the room a bit of a chance. We may change the kitchen yet. Yeah, we will change the kitchen. I don't know what to though. I know. I'm going to pick up my paint can before I drive us all crazy. There we go. So I'm thinking next episode we will work on our colour schemes for our living room and kitchenette. But we'll also do a little bit of outside work as well, and just try and pull the outside yard into shape. I'm actually going to probably keep the pool. I'm not fond of swimming, but that doesn't mean my family isn't. So we might keep that. We might add a bit of a pool fence to bring it into legal requirements. And we might put in a bit of a garden. Pretty sure we're going to need a dog, so I better put in some dog house bits. And it'll be an inside dog, so I better remember something for the something for him to sleep on inside. It's a little cold in Canberra to leave them outside in winter. Besides, dogs are pack animals. They need to be socialised with their families. You can't just shove it outside and expect to have a healthy dog. I actually like that colour scheme. We're going to keep it, even if I have to change everything else. I know I'm going to try and put the door right up onto the outside there, so we'll do that in a minute. Actually, I'm thinking, oh, I can't knock these walls, can I? I was thinking I needed a double door there, but I don't think it's going to let me do it. Yeah, no, you can't do it. Okay, fine. All right. Well, it's a start. It's really driving me crazy having these double light switches. They're just really giving me the irrits. Let's change that now before they drive me out of my tiny little mind. I'm pretty sure I could just do with moderns. Moderns are nice. Let's go with one over here and one over here. Pretty sure we won't need any more than that. Okay. Now the kitchen does look out of place, so I'm going to change it. And I'm also thinking we're going to divide this room into 2 zones using tiles for the floor. So let's have a look and see what floor tiles we could conjure up. These are nicer, I know, but I'm thinking we may actually just go with the yellow and take it from here. I know, just jump on the table. Nope, I don't like them. Sorry. Oh dear. Hexagon. I need something. I know I may change my mind yet. It's driving me nuts. Alright, let's try the white polished porcelain. Just see how that goes. I know that's now driving me nuts too. So to fix that, what I'll do is I'll just move this over. So I need to move it over by 2 squares. I know, there goes my light switch. Right. Now that we've done that, let's go again with this. See, I shouldn't have sold my paint can. I know, I really hate it when these things don't line up evenly. It just drives me a little bit crazy. Yeah. So now what you've got is you've got 2 defined zones. I need to change the walls. No, actually, no, I don't. You'll see why in a minute. Okay, maybe. Let's just clean this up. I know. Oh, I didn't get rid of my paint can. Awesome. Man, I thought I had. Okay, now we're fixed. Okay, so yes, we're going to have two defined zones. We have this belt of grey floor. It's weirding me out just a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. We're going to put a kitchen in here, and we're going to do that next session. So this session, this is where we're at. Just wander that way. There we go. Next session, it'll become a little bit more clear of what we're doing. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later.